everybody.
We ate. I ate. I don't feel that good because eating fast food like is good in the moment, and then when I finish, my stomach's like.
No,
I guess.
Go to the portal. Go to the
Okay,
portal.
we're gonna do my favorite secret boss of the game that was only introduced in the international versions, and I think the original Japanese version. So, this boss's name, the secret boss's name,
is Snake.
No. I will tell you the name as soon as you see him. Go.
Okay. Chris, guess a name.
Well, take a look at him first.
Guess a name, Chris.
Slither.
Slither, got it. I'm gonna say Ratatouille. Let's go.
What's happening? Just be quiet.
Hey, it's Beast. My sauce of Jimmy cheese. What the? Chris, who's that?
I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is.
What happened? What's going on? What the heck?
Those were quotes between Sora and Kairi.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think I know who it is.
Who are you?
It seems you are special too.
Shadows.
I am Sam?
That's what I thought it was.
That name rings familiar.
Is it Ansem's leftover soul?
I think I know what name it is. It's Shadows.
You remind me of him.
Oh no, that's not good. That's not a compliment. That
I
is the
think
opposite.
Shadows.
Supposed to mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that is in the field. Blocking it.
Come on, you can do it. What happened? Who's that? Okay.
It means you are not whole.
What does that mean? I think I'm the holiest hole. I have a pure heart. I'm good.
You are incomplete.
No, I'm not. I'm Sora.
I think I know who this is.
Allow me
Chris.
Allow
to fix you, to make you whole. You're not getting your hands on me.
To test your strength.
Aw, damn it.
Its name
Is Shadows? Shadows?
is No Name.
Of course it is.
No name.
Get him.
Ow!
It's got lightsabers.
Yeah, I was about to say, why do you have a lightsaber?
Because he's dope. He's pretty tough though. That little barrier is like a shield.
Give me strength.
It also
Whoa,
damages you.
you're white. You're white in front of him.
Well, yeah, I need to get
This
my
fight is
girl.
doable, but he's pretty nimble.
And I need to get my girl in here. I need all the help I need. Okay, we got this. Thanks, Nick. My girl.
Turn around. Alright, come at him. Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage to you right now.
Ah! Jesus! Jesus! Thank you!
What did it say?
No, Donald was like, Sarah! And I know
healed
that
him.
means he helps. He heals me. Tank, are you still here? Oh, no, everybody's dead.
Wait, where's Tink?
I think Donald died.
But why is Tink gone?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I can't use my girl in this situation. That's
Oh
terrifying.
my god.
What happened?
Tink isn't here. What did he do?
Well, I just wanted to heal all.
Can you even get Tink back? I don't think you can.
I can.
I think it's once
Dang
per
it.
fight. Oh, you know, maybe you might not have enough magic.
No.
You can try getting Bambi to get more magic, but
I
you
know.
lose Donald Goofy. What's the strategy, baby?
I don't know. Run around until I get enough magic.
That's not how that works. Also, yeah, you can't summon Tinkerbell again.
Why?
Once a fight.
Damn it! My girl!
I don't know how he got rid of her.
He was just like,
He was just like, oh, I see what you're doing.
sorry, Chris. Sorry, bleep that out.
We'll see if it even pops up on the recording.
Alright, I don't know what the plan is, other than run away and
Yeah,
try not
you might
to
be
die.
under level to fight him.
The Flynn is like try not to cry.
Get that parry.
Listen! Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sad that I can't have my girl, my girly girl, my love of my life.
Ooh, risky business.
I know. Go, go, go!
You have no health. Well, we're gonna come back to him. But that was some pretty
What are you
interesting
doing with
stuff.
my girl? What happened to Tink?
Uh,
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
I like that. Like.
Maybe he
"Ooh."
canceled her out somehow. He's OP if he did. Alright, Hades Cup or Synthesis?
Hades Cup.
Yeah, let's do Hades Cup.
Sure, but that'll help us grind a lot.
What happened to my girl?
I don't know.
How did he get rid of her?
Maybe, let me find out. Let me see if No Name has any special abilities that could do that. Because that's the first time that's ever happened.
It's like, where'd Tink go?
So he said some pretty interesting things to you.
I'm like Ansem, which I thought was an insult, and Sora took correctly as an insult. And then he said, which that means I'm incomplete.
You are not whole.
No, yeah, I'm incomplete, which I don't know what that means because Sora seems to be the holiest of the holes. Right, Sora? Yeah.
Oh look, it's just giving me some general tips.
But what does it say about Tink?
I'm looking. Teleports, bang bang attack, mirror wall stance, dancing twin sword slash, prismatic swing catch. This is the one he will catch you with this weekend. Side note here, you can't dodge, just catch. Shock and release all the way laser. First phase. You can talk to Phil. Just start the Hades Cup.
Did I do any of these by myself? Did I win any of them by myself?
I think you did all of them by yourself. Yeah, if you get time limit, that means you beat it with yourself.
Yeah, but time limit I can't do well, right?
That's fine. Just do the Hades Cup with the
Do
three.
you need to do a time limit to do anything?
No. You got extra stuff for doing it, but that's it.
Like what?
Like extra items and stuff.
Which seed do you want to start? Oh!
49.
What does 49 mean?
You're number 50. Remember, each round means it's a competitor. But you get checkpoints every 10 rounds.
I heard.
So you're good.
I don't have to beat this by myself.
Oh, the
do
boss
I?
might be called Unknown, not No Name.
I don't have to beat this by myself, do I?
No. Just beat it at all. You'll be fine.
You
It's
don't
a
have
secret
to.
ending.
You can't beat it by yourself.
Can you beat it by yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, by the way, remember the secret move, the move you told me about that you wanted to clear out the whole room?
Yeah.
So Trinity Limit can do that, but there is one thing that can dodge it.
What?
You know how the shadows go underneath the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't count. Can't be hit from there. So it's very funny that that's like the only thing that can avoid it.
Is it dark in here?
A little.
Now I can see the screen better though.
Yeah, that's much better. The glare is gone. Oh yeah, and sorry, the secret boss's name that we just fought is Unknown. Sorry.
Not no name.
Yeah, not No Names. I was thinking of something else related to it. Sometimes it's also known as the Enigmatic Man. Yeah, the Riddler.
I can't believe his name is Edward Nigma.
Yeah, Edward E. Nigma.
I was like, are you kidding me?
No, this is comics. There's a lot of dumb stuff in comics.
It's not necessarily dumb, it's just on one knows.
Bruce Banner, Peter
That's just
Parker,
alliteration.
Can you turn on the light, please?
Yeah,
J. Jonah
Peter-
Jameson.
Apparently Stanley did that because it was easier to remember the names. So
It
he
is.
would often forget.
It is.
So they were just like alliterations. And they were like, yeah.
Okay. You're doing well.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a good way to
Go
level
over
up.
for a little bit, okay?
Yeah. Well, you go over, Gabe and I will do laundry so you won't miss anything, okay?
Yeah, and when you're done with laundry, well, when you're back home,
This is a free one. You don't have to do anything. Well, just fight him if you want.
What do I do? I have to bounce him.
You
right?
can try bouncing him if you want, but it's a free fight.
How do I
Essentially.
bounce him? Oh wait, I should do my arrow, right?
If you want. Just gotta make sure you stay under him.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
There you go. You got him.
Ah! Ah!
You got 2 points though.
I'm very high. I was so close. So close.
He's like thanks.
That would have given me what?
After like 10 bumps, maybe he would have given you something.
Oh
Hey, you-
no!
But by herself.
Still, she's annoying as anything.
Just beat her. Just beat her up. There you go. Now her attacks will be deflected. So all the shurikens. Sorry. It went back at her immediately.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
She's no match for you in this 3v1.
Yeah. Not like when she had, what was his
Oh
name?
my god, just juggling her
What
now.
was his name?
Leon.
Yeah, not when she had Leon.
She's done.
That was significantly easier.
Yeah. Now it does, the difficulty does get a little bit more, Genji shield for Goofy.
Oh shit, oh I can't put it on
You
now,
can't,
right?
but afterwards you will. Outlaws. So yeah. So now imagine just beating this with Sora by himself.
That would be harder.
When you're leveled up, it's a lot easier. Like, this is the moment where you could just, like, spam Thunder and everyone dies in the room. Remember to conserve your magic.
Why? When I hit it, it grades up again.
That's true, but just in case you need it for an emergency.
Are you telling me that because I have an emergency coming up?
I wouldn't say you have one coming up. I just want to make sure you conserve your resources better.
You don't think I conserve my resources?
You do it just fine. Yeah, take that. Yeah, take that.
Gabe?
Yeah.
I have a question.
What's up,
for
Chris?
Nothing to it.
You. Remember when you tried to like when the recording failed when we were doing
Olympus?
yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
How did you do it by yourself? How did you do it?
What do you mean?
Like how did you
How did you do it?
how did you
make
play
the...
that?
Well, alright. Well, a little behind the scenes. I loaded up my save of Kingdom Hearts 1. I went into, I think it was the Hades Cup actually, to record the Cerberus fight again.
Oh wait, I have to fight him again?
Yeah, but it's way easier now.
Is it?
Yeah, you slap the floor with him. A lot of repeat boss fights in Hades Cup, but nothing outside of Olympus. Well, no, there's a few bosses that come from other places, but nothing out of, like, nothing crazy.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. So I did that, and Cloud 2 was in one of the other tournaments. I forget which one. I think he fought him already.
What happened?
Nothing, just keep fighting. Behemoth.
Oh,
a red
this
one,
guy?
though.
It's at 40. It's at 40.
Oh, I don't have Tink to help me.
You can't summon in these fights.
I remember. Cause
But you got this.
I like Tink.
Well, you see, he has like fire on him.
Yeah, he does have fire. They'd like to color the enemies for different occasions. But it's the same fight. So I did that,
You're
and
doing
then
good, Mama.
Thanks,
You're
baby.
staying on his head.
You're doing
Cool.
really good. So I recorded parts of Kingdom Hearts 1, and then I recorded a little bits of Kingdom Hearts 2. So I'm just like, yeah, that'd be cool if it was just totally out of left field and had nothing to do with it.
That.
Then the live action bits with Coco and the light in my room, just to kind of make it even sillier. Yeah,
That's how we did it. And anybody else who was working?
pretty much. And it just all cut together. I had two different ways I was gonna end the video. One was the one that came out with this, like, me walking out the door. It was like, you don't like it? Watch the next video, whatever. And I liked it because it was very to the point. Another one was I was finishing up Kingdom Hearts 2, the gummy ship stuff, and I was just flying to the end, and I was like, that's what happened! Do 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 do. And I was just talking and rambling a little bit more, and just kind of like laughing at myself.
You should shout out your one fan who talks about your
I'm gonna shout them out on the modern commentary.
Oh, you don't think your one fan?
I don't think they're watching this.
You don't think
Okay,
so?
if you're watching this,
Hi.
what is it, GamerCat?
I don't know.
Well, you've been down in our comments. We really appreciate you watching, and you have very smart things to say about my BioShock playthrough.
And you're right, he does ramble.
If one of the
I do ramble.
I
if
love
one
you.
of the
I love
gamer
you too.
DJs are watching this, I'm gonna
Yes.
make another gamer.
You think Gamer Cat is watching this?
I don't know. Maybe. That's the thing. It's like, one thing I want to talk about while we're recording this is when I'm recording, I tend to just be kind of a silly doofus. So, like, it's very rare that, like, when I try to say something that actually is meaningful or has, like, proper critique, it often comes out kind of, like, rambling. Because I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't translate it properly. Unless I, like, as a writer, I like to sit down and take my time, and I don't make scripts for any of our
It's
videos.
very lovely.
Yeah. And I go on tangents all the time, too.
It's not a bad thing.
No, not necessarily.
I think not in like a narcissistic way or like an egotistical way. I think you like to hear yourself talk.
I do.
But not in a bad way.
No.
Not as a
I like doing it for the sake of, like, clarity.
yeah.
It just helps me think.
Chris, what were you saying about Gamer DJ?
If they're watching this,
He is gonna make a Gamer DJ channel. Chris already
Heal.
thought about that that YouTube name.
Yeah. Chris, do you know what a DJ does?
yeah.
What do they do?
He's not wrong.
What do you say?
They do a song.
Yeah, they like mix together music. Or beats.
Apparently DJing is actually really hard. I never thought it was easy.
I never thought it was hard.
I never thought it was easy. I thought you had to be like very musically intelligent for
That
it.
that too.
I just didn't know.
Yeah,
like,
You have to
I'm
be able
just
to read a
gonna-
room.
I'm just gonna-
no, but you also have to read the beats per minute in a song.
Yes,
to
the
link
finer
it-
points of
But
DJing,
I never
yeah.
knew that. Like, I just thought
Like, did
somebody
I
like
just
heard.
play
I don't know
whatever
what.
I
But I never.
Blizzard, blizzard, blizzard.
Blizzaga.
That's the
Is that how
last.
you say it?
Blizzaga. I say Blizzaga. Same thing.
Blizzaga.
So you have got your first checkpoint.
But yeah, like like I said, I never thought it was easy. I just didn't know like how much. I don't know. I guess I was just ignorant to it. I didn't know what really DJing.
Yes, I didn't until I saw some really famous DJs. I never really understood the work that went into it. Because whenever I saw DJs like common DJs, it's just like, oh, they put together a playlist, which that probably they have to figure that out. That makes
no,
sense.
people say that they don't like have like a preloaded set. They do live sets.
Sometimes, but they have preloaded music they know how to use.
Yeah, but like most of the time when they're mixing, they're doing it live. Like when they're doing it at like a festival and stuff,
That's
they're
true,
not just
yes.
pressing play and standing there.
I mean, for like parties.
they're not just pressing play and standing there.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But that was some of that was my initial impression.
I'm talking about like EDM, like.
Oh,
DJs.
yeah, no.
Well, all DJs I feel like do the same thing. Even
Yeah, Chris.
Remember the first one, like you did in Olympus, like you just went about and download all Goofy, just like did lightning, and then all of them just died.
Yeah.
That was
I
kind
feel
of
like even DJs who. Oh, sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
No, I just said that was kind of.
I feel like DJs who even like play like Sweet 16 and stuff, they still need to know when to add the do 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 and like and talk and stuff like
I hate
that.
that dude.
But like yeah, it's not like just like oh now will be a good time. They need to know when it's happening and
Yeah,
they do
that's
and like if they do stop a song midway to mix it in with another song, they need to read the beats.
Yeah, that's the thing that's important. That for DJing, it's obviously there's more to it than a lot of people realize. You can heal. But
Now I'm scared to heal because you're like conserve your magic.
no, that's fine. When your health is at the tip of your right side hair, heal. That's a good
Dang.
point. But what's it called? There's a lot of stuff that like I learned when you consume it just very passively, or like it's very easy like to watch or listen to. Like you don't understand. Sometimes it's hard to tell how much actually goes into it.
No.
Like this, for instance. Like it just looks like a video that goes up, but it's just like it's making sure the recording is fine. It's the right requirements for the laptop so it doesn't bug out all the time, which it does for us. Microphone setup.
Oh wow. That's fun.
Yeah, it's really. It gets there are moments where it's just like you blow through it.
But yeah, no, I never thought DJing was like super easy.
Yeah, I did
Why?
when I was younger.
Oh, I thought you meant like now.
No.
Recently.
No, now I have more respect
Like you
for it.
were like, oh, DJs are so easy. I'm like, no, I have to like.
Not that I wanted to do it. I wasn't interested in it, but yeah. I used to.
I always assumed that. I just never knew that like you need to like you need to be able to like know the beats per minute of a music and like you know like you gotta add your own flavor to it. I feel like people can think that anybody can be a DJ. Not like a lot of people, but like
One of the bosses is here, by the way.
what?
See it?
It's a shadow box.
Remember? Tarzan? Yeah. This is what I meant. Some of the bosses show up. Not a lot, but a fair amount.
Why are you giving me that?
Careful with the wires, Chris. And no Clayton this time.
Just shoot me.
If he just
I
showed
kind
up.
of want to play Splatoon.
It's black this time.
Yeah. I need to see if we can get Nintendo online.
Yeah.
Just because, I haven't played Splatoon in forever, and I love playing Splatoon.
I know, you guys used to love playing it. That Nintendo Online, it makes sense in today's day and age that they would have like a subscription service for
Why not?
online. It's just really
Why
like...
not?
It
sucks.
sucks that they did it like
Mama.
retroactively.
Yes.
No, Nintendo did.
What?
So when you make a video
Yeah, I heard.
with Nintendo,
Oh yeah, they're way cooler now about
They're-
uploading their videos.
Yeah, they're taking away their copyright claims, which is really awesome for creators.
Yeah. They used to have to like have a separate thing that they would have to submit to have anybody's videos presented, but now they're being a lot more lenient with it, which is good. About time.
Which is good for them too, because they'll get more people wanting to buy their games.
Exactly. Well, play their games or promote their games, because it's free advertising.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they'll get more people who want to buy their games because they'll see YouTubers playing it.
Yeah, there was a thing against that, and there still is to this day about people who say that hurts game sales. Because you could just look up, because with games that aren't very interactive, you can just look it up and watch the cutscenes online. A lot of like Eastern companies feel that way.
I understand that.
That's one of the arguments why they didn't have them. Where they thought about not having a Smash single player. That they said people just looked up the original cutscenes, so why would we bother putting in a single player?
I understand that, but I also feel like
I know why they won't put a single player.
It has a single player, doesn't it?
Yeah, more than like.
But like, I feel like I can understand that, but at the same time, I feel like that'll only happen for like certain people. Because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like most of the people who would buy the game
are going to,
even if they do like watch the cutscenes and stuff like that, because they want to experience it for themselves.
Yeah.
And whoever doesn't want to be spoiled won't be spoiled.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Jackpot.
Yeah, what's
cool.
Jackpot?
I think it increases drop rates of like money, health, magic.
You know? At least that's what I think.
I think so too. And I know my opinion as a Let's Player might be biased.
Okay.
But
like Chris too, like Chris will watch people play games in
I
their
wanna play it
entirety,
now.
and then he'll play it, and
Yeah.
he'll follow it. Like he's watching like a.
oh, this might be service.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
He's
good.
wa-
Just arrow up and you'll be good.
He,
Oh, I see.
when in reality he's like it's less.
This is how you fought him.
Exactly.
Right,
For,
Gabe?
yeah, for him it's less of like being spoiled and more of like watching a walkthrough.
Yeah, I did it a lot as a kid. I would watch a walkthrough and then do it myself.
That's what it's more like for Chris. So I feel like for younger players, like they'll love that because then they'll be like, okay, now I know what to do.
Yeah.
And it's like how Mark said when he was telling Jimmy Kimmel like about how like why people love watching people play video games when why couldn't they just play it themselves? It's like watching a friend play.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly, a lot of the Let's Player mentality is like, oh, heal.
But you know what this is put here for this, you know what should be for the
Be a
name
little
of
bit
this
more
fight?
passive.
You know what should be the name for this fight?
What?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's another.
I was gonna do another Detective Magic.
Oh, okay. Should have healed.
Alright,
How
well,
did he die?
So you're starting from the 40th seed.
really?
Yeah.
That's fine.
40th.
That's not bad.
This is your last checkpoint.
I was almost at the second checkpoint.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, I feel like a lot of why people go to certain Let's Players is because it's just like, it feels like they have someone they can kind of enjoy something with.
Like one of my favorite memories is watching like my older sister play games like this, like Kingdom Hearts. She like I remember she
I played
only let
games with Kelvin, my cousin.
yeah, I remember she only let me play once Kingdom Hearts. Like I told you, that was my story that she kind of got annoyed that I couldn't
Yes,
finish
I remember.
Alice in Wonderland. But you know, like I still had fun watching her and Billy play, and I remember the ending where they were watching the credits, and I think they unlocked the secret ending.
Huh? Oh, maybe later.
What did you say?
You wanna first listen to the weapon he asked me.
Oh, maybe while you're at your grandma's house.
I
I'll do
said
it.
later. No, I'm gonna bring this. And Splatoons too. So I need to get this set up.
But yeah, like I remember watching them watch the credits and like all the princesses bow. And,
Yeah.
like that's a fun memory for me.
It is.
And I remember watching Didi play like Ninja Gaiden and God of War.
Oh wow. Do you know which God of War?
I'm assuming like it might be incorrect for me to assume, but I think the first one.
Let's go to the
That's possible if
video.
you were young enough.
I feel like it might have been the first one. I don't know.
Probably.
I remember at one point he the only thing I remember, which is probably really like bad, is Billy was playing and he was like in a bathhouse and he knocked down a divider, like a door divider, like those like Asian like little
Yeah, I know what
things.
you're talking
Yeah. And there was two women in like
There's
a
Victory
tub.
guys. There's Victory Road.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And you interact with them, and it zooms in on like a peeing statue of Cupid, and like you get health that way.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That's been a staple of the original God of War games. I think they took it out for their new kind of like soft reboot one.
Because
It's a lot more
it's
serious.
with the sun, right?
With the sun.
Come here.
What?
Look, this Mewtwo, and these are all of the. These are what some Pokemon are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember which God of War it was. I just remember
Probably the first one. But who knows? I only played God of War. I think I played the second one. I never. I watched like parts of the third one on
Wait,
YouTube.
Saga.
What's up, Chris? Oh, are we gonna do
Look,
Finish Let's Go Pikachu?
Eevee's right here, and
At some point.
and Starmie's right there.
These might just be pictures.
That's Starmie.
And then I think I saw Kelvin play the first God of War. Actually, I think I saw Kelvin play the first God of War too.
But yeah, like
Where's the
for
nugget?
me, it was just fun watching DD play stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a second.
What, Chris?
Charmeleon and
Charmeleon.
War towards Hole.
and this Charmeleon. That's
So see how he's not
the
dying?
electric thing is right
Who's not
there.
The boss, even though he has 0 health,
Yeah.
do a finishing attack.
Have to do a finishing attack?
Yeah. Well, just fight him like on the ground. If you can. No, just attack. Forget it.
Why? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
I know. Sorry. Just there you go.
I really didn't.
Certain bosses only die when you hit them with what's designated as a finishing blow, and only some of your attacks have finishing blow properties.
Where's the nugget
So
bridge?
it could mean you could just attack a boss forever until
Where's the nugget bridge?
in Cerulean, like here.
But I also remember like I never played Final Fantasy, or I guess until now.
I don't see it in the map though.
Sort of, yeah.
But I remember watching DD play the one with Fran. I can't
I
remember.
don't
which
12.
one. Yeah,
I need to play that one.
and that I loved
don't
watching
see
her play
the
that.
map though.
For Daisy.
Do you ever want to? I think you mentioned before. Do you want to ever do like at least a what's this or a let's play on Final Fantasy game?
I would like to.
I wonder which
don't know
one.
which one.
I wonder which one we should try that with you.
Is there a new one coming out? Other than well, I feel like a new one just came out, so who knows?
Well, Final Fantasy 15 came out in 2015.
No, what was the last one you just played? That was 15.
That was 15, yeah.
Really? It already came out 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, oh yeah, that's one of the first things we did.
I played one of the remasters.
I think
That's-
these are the legendaries. Look, there's
Articuno.
That's one of the first things we did as this
There's
channel.
that
We did our
one.
demo.
There's that one. That.
That's crazy.
No, so that.
Oh no, wait, it didn't come out
And Mewtwo.
2015. I'm
I was
sorry.
about to say.
I'm wrong. It came out like
Mewtwo.
2017.
Exactly.
Sorry.
You're doing everything wrong. Mewtwo. I knew it. I was like,
Yeah,
there's
sorry, I
no
was
way
wrong.
it came out 3 years ago.
Sorry, I was completely wrong.
I was like, we've only been dating for 2.
I know. But yeah, it depends. Whichever one you want to do. 15 is good, but it's a little like it suffered from being in development heck.
Which means,
It used to be. It was first announced like in 2009, and it was announced as something entirely different, and it only later became 15 after like so many changes and indecisive directors and decisions and being handed over to different project managers. It was so play a little bit more defensively here. But yeah, and put arrow. 10 is good. I like 10. I have a soft spot for. It's one of my favorites because I played it. It was the first one I ever played. 7 is legendary. It's held up as one of the best video games of all time for a lot of
is
people.
that with Cloud?
Yeah, that's with Cloud. 6 is really good. Oh, see how you just knock back the
Yeah.
meteor?
That was cool.
Yeah, that's great. 8 is pretty good. That's where Leon's from. 9 I hear is really underrated and really good as a result. But I don't think there's any. I don't know if there's a remaster for 9 yet. I know there's a remaster for 10 and 12.
Giannis foot.
No.
Can you jump on his back?
That's what I was trying to see, but I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Cool.
Yeah, do that. Why not?
Will you still get hit with the wind? You have a lot of defense,
No,
right?
you're still gonna hit a little bit.
You
Heal
have a
soon.
lot of defense, right?
I'll jump. Nice. And you're gone. Oh, watch out. You can actually kind of jump and avoid some of that.
I'm stuck.
Or you don't have arrow anymore.
I know. I'm just trying to get into a place where I can heal myself.
You can dodge roll. It's the best thing to do.
God, he
But yeah, I have a soft spot for 10. I don't like 10-2 sequel. A lot of the Final Fantasy sequels haven't been very good.
Why not?
They get handled by different directors, and a lot of times they take the initial premise of the game itself and kind of like they kind of ruin it. Like 10 ends in a very, very particular way, and 10-2 says, "Hey, let's undo that thematic moment and search for like a solution to that." And it's like, no, but 10 is supposed to end that way because that's the entire theme and plot. And with 13-2, the same thing. 13-2 ends with like it undoes the ending of the first game
That sucks.
for like for some interesting, and it gets better gameplay wise, but it's just I don't know. 13 we could also do. 13's kind of like, to me, it's very drama based and ensemble cast. I'll jump. But 13 has some moments that are pretty good, but some think of it as kind of the mediocre one. It also had that problem where it was stuck in like development heck for a while, because like they were transitioning to new consoles at the time and had to make it for Xbox as well. That was the first one ever for
Why,
Xboxes.
You risky.
Am I risky?
Oh, cause you went after him when the like.
I think you can jump on his back.
I know.
Or you can try jumping off the stairs and flying onto him.
It got me. Okay, I need to save. I can't do arrow and save for healing. Oh no, I have mega potions. Jesus, he's almost there.
Nice. I know you're not doing it on purpose, but that parry is really good.
Nope, not doing it on purpose.
I know,
Completely
but
chance.
still, just in case any part of it is rhythmic.
Imagine Kingdom Hearts was
Jump, fly. Oh, perfect.
That was right in his mouth.
a
That was all you.
multiplayer game. Like
Oh,
there's
heal.
only 3 people allowed, but
Jump
but
and kill.
But the other 2 people will be Donald and Goofy.
Did it!
Nice work.
The-
Hey, we
that would
finally
be
you
cool.
got beating Cerberus on camera.
Finally.
Slap.
What
fire.
happened? Why did it zoom out like that?
Oh, boss fight ended.
Woo!
Thundaga.
Good job. What were you saying, Chris? There's 2-player?
And no, it was 3-player only.
That'd be cool.
And
Alright, cool.
the second and the third player get to pick if they want to be Donald or Goofy.
You're almost halfway.
That would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
This is it. Oh, now when you shoot Blizzaga, when it hits somebody, you'll see a giant ice-like diamond sphere.
I saw
Donald did it.
Donald do that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty cool. What's that?
Terrible.
What? Look
It
at
does help
look at the
Dinosaur.
Fortnite screen.
This seems like a good idea.
Look at the Fortnite.
It looks cool. I don't. What's the thing again? The theme
What the?
What?
for season 7 for Fortnite?
Oh, I don't know. Chris, what is it?
It's like
Refer said
Christmas.
time, right?
It's Christmas. It's like for ice.
Cool. Oh yeah, she said ice. That's
Oh, cool.
what it was. I don't know why I thought
That's
time.
nice.
Shadow,
Oh, Shadow X.
What does that mean?
It means, well, you'll see what it means. Just beat up that one. You did it!
That was easy.
It was. Shadow multiplied.
But there's a new update to this.
Shadow
For
times 10?
Splatoon 2.
Well, time's a lot.
Oh, I forgot there was a new update, and it was like there was a new update.
For what? Fortnite?
No, for Splatoon 2.
Well, let us do
More.
Splatoon online now.
What?
What?
I have to wait 12 hours and 2 minutes.
I don't think that's true. I think it's
You do it? You did it. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Yes, I can't do that.
Avengers.
Ah, cool.
Marvel's Avengers.
Endgame.
Look, they're all different.
That's funny.
Download.
We're at the end game.
Oh,
What did you do? Did you
oh
guys
it's
see the...
8 minutes.
Okay,
8 minutes.
see? Did you guys see
9
the...
minutes. 8 minutes. 6 minutes.
Did you guys
5
see the
minutes.
Avengers preview? Did you like it?
I liked it.
I loved it. I hope we don't lose anybody. when we
There's a really nice detail I like.
Okay.
Bless you. That I like
I need
about
to wait 5 minutes.
that I like about the Avengers trailer Endgame.
I need to wait 5 minutes, Baba.
Okay.
Okay, Chris.
What? What is it?
The fact that Iron Man
Wow, this looks
Has to
hard.
actually
Yes,
has to
it
drift through space.
Well, yeah.
14 minutes? What?
But I feel like a lot of other movies would have skipped past that.
You like that
18
they kept
minutes,
that
That realistic touch, yeah.
Night. What?
Yeah.
It's changed to teach. No, not set.
It's probably just
16.
buffering a lot, Chris.
Yeah. Don't worry.
They
Sometimes they
can't
do
do
that.
it.
Oh, I had to explain what dial-up was to Chris.
Oh,
and
God.
he was like, oh, okay. And, like, I could tell that he didn't get it.
Did you tell him how you can't be on the phone
Oh,
and use the internet?
yeah! And he was just like, alright, can we finish watching the video?
Oh,
And I was like, okay.
you did it.
But if we were on the phone, you couldn't. If I was on the phone, you couldn't watch the video. If we were still doing
Three,
dial-up.
3 minutes, 4 minutes.
You would have gotten a lot of, Mom, get off the
5
phone!
minutes remaining.
I remember saying that to my
Come
mom.
on.
Yeah.
No, not 6
It's like I'm on the
minutes.
phone, or like it either kick you off, or the person who was on the phone would
Six,
the
5
person-
minutes.
The person who picked up the phone would hear the dial-up sound like, "Arr!" and then they go, I need to
No,
use the
not
phone. Get off the
6
internet.
minutes. Stop! It keeps on going up and down, up and down.
Buffering, Chris. Just let it go.
You.
Night Soarers.
7 minutes. The internet is just going up.
Man, I can't wait for you to learn the dumb stuff about Kingdom Hearts. How
Dumb
convoluted it
stuff?
Well, I will.
I need to leave
Dumb,
this room.
dumb is a little
I need
abrasive.
to leave this room.
You need to leave the room. Why?
Cause it's just too dumb. Look at the end.
I'll say convoluted to be nicer.
Keeps on going.
You don't wanna watch with us,
no,
Chris?
no. I need the internet to get.
The internet.
It's,
It's
there's like
for-
barely any internet.
Happiness.
The next fight's gonna be the 20th round. That'll be a
Be careful.
checkpoint. Yeah, watch the wires, Chris.
Please be careful. I love you. Please stay with us. Oh, I don't know why. Better safe. Where is it? I knew there. That's good. Is it warm in that room?
That's good. Don't forget you can super glide.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a late game thing.
Good job, Chris.
Alright, who is the boss here?
I don't know.
I think I remember who it is.
Oh no!
Decide who's worth killing first.
It's Cloud and Leon. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. We're gonna.
Leon's like, you think
No.
you're a bad partner. I'm gonna go get Cloud.
We're doing this. Okay.
So they both have pretty low health bars. Just decide who you want done first.
Good job, Chris.
Don't stop. I would argue Cloud is worse, so maybe take care of him.
That's what I'm doing.
I love how Leon's trying to shoot you, and it keeps bouncing off. That's so great. Oh, heal soon. You're doing great. Your MP Rage ability is awesome.
Yes, Chris.
Oh, heal. And roll. Or just do that.
Good job, Chris. You're almost done. I'm so proud. You're waiting for your download. That's really hard. It is. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm just trying to focus, guys.
You got this.
You got it, my love. You can do it.
Nothing to it. Wow, look at you handling it without Donald and Goofy.
I was. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
like
really were.
focusing really hard.
Got one
Okay, where's the other one? My HP went
behind
up.
you.
You're playing Splatoon. Do it.
Single player?
I don't know. Oh.
You got him. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, I just do it. Just.
You parried him.
Don't got me.
He tried to hit you, and you swung at his sword, and it like blocked it. Look how
Hey,
strong
Cloud.
you are.
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, Cloud's design isn't his original Final Fantasy VII design.
I figured that. He
It's a
looks
mix
different.
between him and the secret character of Final Fantasy VII,
Who's the secret character from?
Vincent Valentine.
I don't know what that means.
He wears a big cape and he has the metal glove.
But what does that mean? Why is he a mix of them?
Cloud, for some reason, they just thought Vincent's design was cool, so they gave him parts of Vincent's design.
Cool. Yeah, I don't remember him having like a metal arm.
No, that's all Vincent. Vincent's like a much more tragic character.
More tragic than Cloud and his friend?
Well, I would say they're tied. No, Vincent's a lot sadder. They're both pretty sad.
Did I do it?
Yeah, you did it.
God,
Good work, by the way. That was great. You powered through it like nothing. You got the Lionheart Keyblade.
Cool! Is that
Name-
his?
It's named, well, it's the keychain is named after Leon.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Heal soon.
Cool.
I like how they gave me the trees from the Sephiroth fight.
I did it.
Nice.
No, I can't afford to do little gravity matches. No, I mean, it probably
That's okay, don't worry. Just focus on getting behind them for now.
Big boys, the big boys
We
like
make all the noise.
Yeah.
Nice work. Blowing through this.
Am I?
I'm telling you, you're doing great.
Yeah, because we need Nintendo Switch Online or whatever it's
I don't
called.
remember if Lionheart is better than Divine Rose. I feel like Divine Rose is a lot of people's. If they don't get the ultimate, Divine Rose is the keyblade a lot of people use for the end.
Really well. Good.
I think so. It's got pretty good like critical power and like magic and
I've noticed
strength
that
balance.
Donald has not healed me a lot.
It's true. He
It's
has
making
no,
me sad.
well, he has no magic right now.
No, but he healed. I think he healed Goofy, but that made me realize I'm like, yeah, he hasn't been healing me. I've been healing me.
Yeah. Not as much for some reason. I don't know.
So it was like, what did you say about the Divine Rose?
It's pretty. It's a lot of people's end game keyblade if they don't get the ultimate one. It's all leveled up. That's nice. Interceptor.
It seems a little quiet without Chris.
It is a little quiet about
Yeah,
this.
right?
Chris will just randomly talk. That's the thing though. I feel bad 'cause sometimes Chris talks so low he doesn't come across on the audio.
Yeah. I like-
But then other times he'll talk too loud. Oh, sorry, no, don't.
Thanks, Donald. See, he
Um,
heard me. He was like, yeah, I haven't been healing so
Oh my
hard.
god, what am I doing? I'm his babe. But yeah, Chris adds to a lot of ambient chatter.
Yeah. And he helps. He gives us top points.
Yeah. I love Chris.
Me too.
Just in case anyone's wondering.
It's like, they ignore him a lot. It's
Yeah.
Like, no, we don't mean to.
We don't mean to. It's just sometimes he talks and we always give him the time of day. It's just that we always want to make, sometimes we want to talk to each other about certain things and we want to make sure we get our point across. And Chris doesn't have it interrupting us.
Just a little bit.
Well, he's young, so. It happens. I still don't know where Chris got the habit of saying, "Can I tell you something?"
I love it.
I love it too. I'm just so curious as to why he started saying that.
I don't know, but it's cute. It's my favorite thing ever.
I know.
Can I tell you something? Yeah, sure.
You can
Of
tell
course.
me anything. I wonder what level you are. I think you're like 62. 62.
What level are you?
So the one downside to Olympus fighting, no items. You pick up.
That's okay.
Yeah. It would have been nice for
I
grinding.
feel like I'm conserving my items pretty well.
Oh no, I mean like for synthesis.
Oh, what's happening?
Ooh.
Who is this?
Hello, everybody. Yeah. Got a minute? Hades, Lord of the Dead. Nice to see you. Hey, guess what?
So this is the original voice actor. I think
Yeah.
you knew that already, but still.
Oh no!
Hades,
How do I beat him?
baby? Just fight him. When he turns red though, he is invincible. So just dodge roll a lot of his attacks will help. Don't forget your own items right now.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to get to my magic.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
So yeah, just hit him right now, and when he's red, I'll let you know what to do.
Okay.
Oh snap!
What?
You don't have guard. That would have been really helpful for this fight.
That's okay.
All right, you don't use it a lot. That's fine. When you see him turn red and he tries to throw fireballs at you,
Alright, that's all I want.
just hit it back. Smack it back at him. Oh no, and I'll have arrow on. That'll knock it back
That's what I'm
automatically.
trying to do. I should play a little bit more defense.
No, that's fine. You're kind of doing the right thing. Just make sure you get enough magic back. You can save your arrow a little bit if you want. Oh, here we go.
He's red. He's red.
Yep. Back up.
Oh.
Roll through those.
Oh, 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 oh.
All right. Careful. Okay. You can jump over them too.
You having fun yet?
Now you tell me.
All right. So one other thing with that one.
Ah!
Okay, arrow or knock those back.
Ah! What do I do?
Arrow or hit those back
Okay.
because you don't have guard.
Do it!
That's fine. So just attack him. Well, no, you can't really attack him. But... Well, still. Yeah, for that one at least. And heal. All right, back up. All right, now stand still. Nice, get him. So yeah, you want to do that, or you want to try to hit it back yourself? I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Hey, how you doing? Hades, Hades got
Hey, Lord of the Dead, how can I help?
You're in
Alright, so back up. Alright, go into this corner to the right.
Sorry, I
A
just
little bit
wanted
more
to heal.
towards me. Safe. Don't move.
Hey, you having fun yet?
There's a corner, like, towards the back here, where you're completely safe from this attack.
I don't have enough arrows.
And he's good, don't worry. Normal fight now.
He does have this annoying tendency.
He has a lot of abilities. Fire Blast. If you really need help against him, you can, oh snap. Well, thanks, Donald. You can put a fire ring on.
I rather Donald save me a bunch of times. And I rather overheal myself than underheal
I'm sorry,
myself.
I meant like,
Oh, shoot!
Hey, you having fun yet?
what was it say? Oh yeah, arrow or they might be in your way. Roll away. And when he's about to throw like a fastball at you, get back, like just hold
How do I
still.
know when he's gonna toss?
He'll like reach behind him. Get further away. There. Stop. Oh, they blocked it. I'll get him. That might have counted. Oh, you actually are doing damage to him. There you go. Nice work. You're doing it.
Hades, you're
Oh, back up.
ignoring me.
That's good. That gave you iframes. Stay low.
Oh,
Hey, you having fun yet?
Hey, you having fun yet?
no, absolutely not.
You need 2 bars for a match.
I see that.
Ooh, heal. Play risky.
Oh!
Told you.
I was gonna heal right then and there, too.
You might need to restock your items. You're out almost.
Alright.
That was really good though. You almost had him.
Oh. I'm so upset.
I know. That's the one part that kind of sucks about this. But I feel like you've done. Beating Hades is like the second hardest fight in this.
Really, the second. That's true. I can't believe he's not the first one.
Yeah.
Like the last boss.
I don't even think the last boss is the hardest. In the round number 1 of Hades Cup,
Mhm.
when you kind of figure out how to like not exploit it, but how to like fight it, it's just like, oh, this is a joke. This kind of feels like a freebie. The second to last or third to last fight is kind of tough because they bring a lot of wave of enemies. Blaze Bandits. Just Blaze. Just dance. Gotta be okay. Just dance. Let that record play. Just dance. Have you ever like heard certain types of music in your life and had it combined with another moment of your life so that those moments are now fused together? Like
the fun Tonight We're Young, yeah, because that was my graduation song and my prom song.
okay, so that's an example. But I mean like a little bit more like strange, like the way how my cousin would show me Eminem songs when we played Sonic. So now Sonic and Eminem are in my memory together at the same time.
Weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or that song there, Let That Record Play, Dada Doo Doo Just Dance.
Yeah.
That's, I was playing Halo 3.
Yeah, no. I remember that Dee Dee thought like, and we're all getting hosed tonight. She meant like, she thought that Lady Gaga was saying like hose. But she said like, it's basically like the line before that it's like, roses have thorns they say and we're all getting hosed tonight like you're watering a garden.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's much nicer.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was meant as a double entendre.
But that's what I remember, and then everybody thought she was saying gotta doo doo.
Gotta do.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
I remember everyone was like, she's saying gotta doo doo, and I was like, no, it's gotta doo doo.
Just dance. Good play.
And I remember that that Britney Spears song where she like cleverly hid that that thing about everybody wanting to have sex with her.
What was the line?
Love me, hate me, say what you want about me, but all the boys and all the girls are dying to if you seek Amy.
Oh, yeah.
It's if you seek Amy.
Ah, Brittany.
I never understood that because I was like, I don't get it, and they're like,
I think it just flew right past me.
my sister was like, if you seek Amy, and I was like, oh.
Wait, who's Amy?
What?
Who's Amy? Or is that just, she meant to say F-U-C-K?
No, if it's like, if
You
seek Amy.
I know, but is that like...
Amy was like, the whole song is like trying to find this girl Amy.
Okay, that's what I meant.
But like, it's really like, Amy.
Yeah. Ah, Brittany.
Oh, girl. And then she's like, Amy told me she was gonna meet me up. I don't know where, when, and now they're closing up.
You know what I like from Britney Spears?
Whatever.
Toxic.
That was like the one song of hers that I think won a Grammy.
Oh, yeah, it's great. I
It's a
like
good
it.
song. I love the music video.
I love whenever someone says the word toxic out of context, and I just go.
Oh, I know, I remember you always do that.
This community is so toxic.
All the boys and all the girls. Yeah, I don't think I have a song that like it's weird to me. I mean, maybe now since I'm working in retail, so
Maybe.
every time I hear Christmas music, I'll think about like price changes.
I know I shouldn't wish for it, but I kind of wish I could like listen to random music during my job.
Why? You're gonna hate it.
I know. That's what I mean. Like I know I would hate it eventually, but like
I don't hate Christmas music right now. It's just when I hear it, I'm just like.
I just could use something to like kind of get my mind out of it, out of what I'm doing. And I know I'm working, but still.
All of my coworkers, you just hear us randomly singing Christmas songs. Like when
Yeah.
a song comes on, it'll be like one we do a lot because on the playlist we have, that plays throughout the store.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of different versions of Sleigh Ride for some reason.
Wow.
Like there's a Nate Root version, Nate Roos version, the guy from Fun.
Yeah.
There's
I
like
like
a
those
girl
ones.
version, a guy version, and then like so we hear it all the time. So it's like the part that we'll randomly singing is like chestnuts pop, 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 and then like you just hear us all doing that randomly. Or like
I like listening to
Or-
on hold music.
it's the most wonderful time of the year. Like we'll just sing along with that, and we'll be like,
Like I said, I like listening to on hold music. It makes my day a little
what?
bit.
What's that?
On hold music.
On hold music?
Yeah, when you're on
Oh.
hold.
I used to hate it at Rutgers because it was always the alma mater.
Oh, I can see how that would be annoying.
So I'd always just sit there. If it wasn't the men's choir singing the alma mater, it was just like a little like
What's so
instrumental
great about the
version.
men's choir?
I don't know.
What about the
Everybody
women's
loved
choir?
them. Yeah, I never heard of a lot of like fun things about the women's choir.
Pull up.
And apparently, like our women's choir was great. Apparently,
Yeah.
but they never said anything about it. It was always the men's choir, and they used to come into the dining hall and randomly start singing in like a flash mob. It was weird.
Flash sing.
Yeah. And I was just like, why?
Why do birds yep. every time?
That song used to play.
That
like,
you're near.
Not anymore because we're listening
Ooh,
to Christmas.
another song that's fused to a memory.
Mhm.
Who's that pretty girl in that mirror there?
Yeah, you always sing that. What?
It
What's
was
that?
from Anger Management with Adam Sandler when I first heard it.
And it's fused with.
No, that's it. Adam Sandler from Anger Management.
Is it in the song? Is it show in the movie?
Yeah, it's they do it as part of their anger management therapy, where they're like singing. It's just to calm down. It's just like, who's that pretty girl in that mirror there? What mirror where?
All right.
It's just weird. Have you watched many Adam Sandler movies?
I watched Funny People, which I don't remember
Which
too much of.
is more of a drama.
I don't remember too much of it, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of comes in and out for me in my mind.
He has like cancer in that movie, right? Or something?
Yeah, I think he actually survives in remission in that movie. It's
no,
a
there
weirdly
was
deep
another
movie.
Adam Sandler movie that we watched where he had cancer.
Click. No wait, is it Click? Click. It's
No,
like a
Click
it's
is,
like a Scrooge thing.
His he does act. Adam Sandler's in a lot of movies where he gets cancer.
Yeah.
Cause we watched that one with that other guy,
Which one?
not Dave Chappelle, David Spade. Remember and like
the family one?
no, remember like David Spade's married to like that lady that he doesn't like, and her two sons like. I watched it at your house. I remember.
I don't remember what it is.
Yo, hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah. Got a minute? Hades, Lord of the Dead. Nice to see you.
Like, and then like Adam Sandler comes, and then that lady, like, the lady stalks him,
What
and then
movie is it?
she bought him a blow up doll or whatever.
I don't remember that movie.
We watched it at your house. I
I
remember that was
can't
my first
remember it.
movie experience with you and your
Oh
parents.
my god.
Which was weird.
What was it?
Because your mom was like, let's have a. That's when your mom would leave it. Like, I think that was like one of the first times your mom let us alone in your room because we weren't allowed to be up in
What
your room.
was it? It wasn't something we had on DVD, right?
No, we watched it on Netflix, I think.
Oh, okay.
And like, what was it? They were trying to get the cure for cancer.
I don't remember that movie.
Yeah, they were gonna get the cure for cancer because Adam Sandler had cancer and he was in remission. Which is why I say that Adam Sandler
Gets cancer a
is
lot.
in a lot of movies where he has cancer. Unfortunately.
You know? What are you gonna do? Let me look it up really quick.
But
Adam
yeah.
Sandler. David Spade.
Fun yet?
movie.
And then the pretty girl in that
The
movie.
Do-Over?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god, yeah, that was the first time I'd ever seen that, so I had no idea what it was.
I remember we were watching it with your family, and I was just like, this is so
It's
weird.
very weird.
Because there was that one point where they had like a threesome. And we were just watching it with your mother and your dad, and I was just like, this is awkward.
It is awkward. I think I like blocked that movie out of my memory.
It was an interesting movie.
Oh, back up.
It was just
And heal. For healing, don't jump. Roll through those.
oh shoot. Sorry, I'm healing.
Yeah, heal. Alright, and then arrow. Here you go, it's fine. Just keep doing that. Alright, stop. Get him.
But yeah, like, yeah, I remember watching that movie with you guys, and I was just like, this is so weird.
Heal.
And then that
Yep.
girl, whoever she was, his wife character, you know, and then
That movie's a blur to me.
I remember. And then the pretty lady, remember? Like,
Nope.
she has sex with David Spade, and then she turns out to be
roll
she's the one who killed her her husband, who found the cure. Well, not killed him. She set a hit on him because he had the cure for cancer because she wanted to sell it to like Big Pharma or something. Do you not remember?
No.
Thank you.
I wish I did, but don't attack him when he's doing this. I find it kind of useless actually. 'Cause he hates you too much. Oh look, he's floating above you. He'll come. He can go now. I would say actually save your arrow for when he's on fire. He'll run out. Roll away. Just be a little patient with him.
I just wish Donald would heal me more.
He's almost out of magic. He has to be really careful with his magic. You know, it's just let them do damage. They're doing good.
Oh shoot! Oh wait.
Heal.
Oh.
No.
Why?
Use your magic.
Other time I use my magic, you yell at me to use my items.
No, this time use your magic. You have it.
He's the worst. Oh, what is this?
That's just rules.
No summoning, which would help me a lot. We were just all watching it together, and it was weird.
It was weird. And yet you can't remember anything from Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, because hey, Chris, I keep.
Because you couldn't hear anything. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Funny story. Okay, let me give you guys some context, right? Gabe and I just started dating. I was over his house, right? And
Careful, guys. Okay, go ahead.
I was over his house.
Yeah. I got to the final part for you.
What am I supposed to do here?
Do you remember?
Well, hold on. Turn the volume down.
I was over his house.
Go ahead, baby. Tell the story.
And I told him, I was like, I've never really seen a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And he's like, oh, I have it. Let's
geez.
watch it. So we're in his living room because we weren't allowed to be.
Nope.
We weren't allowed to be in his room at that point in our relationship alone because, yeah.
So they were in our 20s.
Even though we just graduated college and we were in our early 20s, we still are.
Go.
But anywho, Gabe's
Go.
Gabe's volume on his computer is extremely low.
Even though you didn't say anything about it.
But you bumped it up all the way, but it was still very low. So I spent the whole movie watching something I couldn't hear. I have no recollection of that movie.
This is a shame because the first one was actually pretty good.
I really don't know what I did throughout that whole like hour or 2 hours we were watching that movie.
That fish right there.
I remember just going, I can't hear anything. And at one point your mom came in the living room, or she came into the kitchen because I was in your old house. I was talking on the phone and had the radio on.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really can't hear anything now. So, you know.
We'll watch it again one day.
And I remember I used that as an excuse. I was like, can you turn up the volume? You're like, oh, it's up all the way, sorry. And I was like, it's okay. And then she left and you're like, oh, now we can hear. And I was like, yeah, now we can hear. All I remember in that movie was the parrot. Oh, and that's
Good work, Chris.
that's how we left again, right? The parrot, the ship, or something. Good job, Chris. High five. That's all I remember. Don't.
What are you gonna do?
Yep. I remember just being like, yeah, we can totally hear. I sat through the whole thing staring at a screen. I probably zoned out or something because I don't remember anything other than the beginning. And you were like, yeah, you like it? And I was like, yeah. And then that was it.
Lied to me.
And then I think you said, let's watch the other one. I was like, no, it's okay.
Lied to me.
We were in a relationship and I was scared.
I wouldn't have hated you if you just told me you couldn't hear it.
I don't know why.
You would have found something else to do.
When it's your first, when you do it.
I know. It's okay, I understand.
And also, I was upset because we couldn't be in your dang room.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember those days?
I remember those days.
That was annoying.
It was an annoying time.
And then we were allowed to go in your room, but we just weren't allowed to close the door.
I mean, if we did it, I could have done it regardless. She just would have been upset with me later.
I remember we were allowed to go in your room, but we weren't allowed to close the door.
I don't think she. I mean, she didn't expressly tell us not to.
Yeah, I think she did.
No, I don't think she did.
No, because anytime I came over, we stayed in your living room. Until we've actually the
We were never expressly told to do that though.
No, I remember one time you were like, "Oh, can we go upstairs to play video games?" And she was like, "I guess just leave the door open." Oh, I didn't realize you were still waiting for something.
No, it's okay. I didn't realize there was a guy with that.
She did that thing where she's like,
Yeah. Well, she acts like she doesn't care, but she cares.
where she's just like,
Judging.
met that with her face.
Yeah, I saw it.
No hate to his mom. I love his mom, but like I just remember being really annoyed, and I was like, "Gabe, you're 22,"
Yeah.
and you were like,
I remember how old I was. I remember how old I am
Gabe,
now.
we're 22, and you were like,
Real.
"This mom's annoying," and I was like, "Yeah, like I'd like to hang out with you in your room."
We did hang out in my room.
Yeah, when we first got our recording equipment, that's when she allowed us.
Yeah. That was all part of my plan.
And then after
My
that,
this whole channel started because I wanted you alone in my room.
and then after that, we just started hanging out in his room all the time. Like,
Yeah.
Once we crossed that bridge,
Hey.
it was okay. We just needed to get to cross that bridge, and now we're alone in my room and his room all the time.
All the time.
Minus Chris.
Sometimes we're alone in public.
I feel like there's constant points in our relationship where I'm just like, babe, but you're 22.
That
you're
fact
20.
was never lost on me.
What?
How old I am.
Really?
Nope.
Because I always brought it up.
No, not even that. It's just like I know how old I am, and I know how I want to be treated by my mother, more specifically.
What are your mother babies?
Yeah, she does, and I hate it. And I've gotten to points where I've told her to stop over and over again, and she just won't stop. Like, I think I have to like physically grab her at some point to stop her. Anyways, you guys, everyone watching has a parent. You guys know what it's like.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm babied by my parents.
No, I don't mean like baby. I just mean having to deal with your parents.
We gotta cut the cord
Cut it.
with you and your mother.
Slice it. Shoot it off.
No, you love your mom.
I do, but she makes it hard.
Terrible.
Listen, I'm a good son.
Ungrateful.
I'm a good son when the chips are down.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's Gabe's go-to. I remember when I first met him, he's like, "Listen, I'm a good brother when the chips are down."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Well, what about when things aren't going
When the
terribly?
chips are up?
What about when like things are downright pleasurable?" And then he was like, and I'm just like, "All right."
Listen, you met them now. You know how it can be.
Listen, they were fine until we spent that vacation together.
Yeah, they were fine until you spent more than 10 minutes alone with them.
No, I've slept over at your house. They were fine where I've spent an entire week with them and just like in the middle of drama and like being rushed even though I was a guest.
Yep.
Which I guess I'm not really a guest anymore because I've been in your life for like 2 years.
It's a compliment, I guess.
But it's also like, God, it's kind of like, this is supposed to be a relaxing vacation.
I know. And then you understood why I'm just like, I don't really care for vacations.
And then always having to like, keep having to ask my boss if I could call out, which was really scary because
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I know we're past it, but like, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I feel better now. Actually, fun fact, there was a point where I was just like really upset after that.
I know.
And I like, oh my God, I got so upset.
Yeah.
Do you think I overreacted?
No. I just feel bad that you had to be put in this situation. It was a tough time.
That was crazy.
Donald knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
hey, we did it
God,
again.
we're here again?
Yeah, I thought we were like 3 rounds away.
Me too.
I wasn't paying attention.
Wait a minute. Hades, Lord of the Dead.
You skipped this, you know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Guess what?
Oh,
I got a place.
It's not that long.
so he's basically saying he has a place for me in hell.
Yeah.
Alright, so don't put arrow on now.
No, wait till he's on fire. And when he tries to do the little flame follow you blast where he floats, yeah, like that. Just stay away from him.
Well, it's hard for me to stay away from him.
When you're being hit, I know.
Follow me.
Super glide. No. Fly away. Oh, Donald, thank God.
Thank God.
I would heal again.
I did.
Yeah.
It's hard, okay?
It is hard, you're right, I
I don't
know.
know where I'm going and I don't know when
Alright,
I'm coming back.
back up.
Where do I go? Where's the good
Right.
place for me to go?
To left a little bit.
Left?
No, don't jump. Heal.
Hey,
Alright,
that's it.
I can't see. Get him. Just attack.
Just
Like crazy.
I realize if I'm just by a tree, I'm okay. I don't think I'm doing any damage to him.
That's okay. Alright, now back up.
Go to my tree. Go to my tree.
Right there. You're fine. Stay still. Sometimes he changes where he's off center by, so this is hard to do. But you got him.
That's it.
Get him.
Good job, Chris. Why am I not doing damage to him?
Without
He might be
Without
invulnerable,
dying.
but don't worry about it. Just it might be when certain characters have long enough health bars that certain parts of the health bar are invisible. But I think that's only with Sephiroth. For Hades, I think you just need to clear his first health. So back up a little bit, heal. Remember, when you heal, you're invincible.
Yeah, so
Well, that was only for a certain amount of time. Back up, and you can roll through that. All right, heal.
Hey, you having fun yet?
All right, go get him.
what's he doing?
He's just shooting. Attack, no, just attack.
That's it.
Oh, now I'm doing Hades is so annoying.
That's it. Yeah.
Did I heal?
No. All right, go towards the right a bit. Roll. No,
Oh.
but roll though.
Hey, you having fun yet?
No, absolutely not.
Hey, he's starting to get
All right, he's good.
Like, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Cool, I'm calm, I'm collecting. Go heal.
I'm trying. It's hard.
Exactly.
If you want to pop an elixir soon, just get ready to. Actually, do it now.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And heal.
Hey, you having fun yet?
All right, attack.
That's it.
Just go for him.
Okay, we got this. We got this. That elixir was a good idea.
Just keep attacking.
Yes!
You got it.
You helped me. Thank you. What?
Oh, look!
Oh, cool.
Did like a cool finisher on him.
Hi. What happened? What's going on? Where's he going?
Hey, what are you doing? Stop. Hey, guys, get away from me. Oh.
I think he's being attacked by Heartless.
Oh.
Because remember, like the.
Ah, Power of the
Oh
Stars!
no, never mind. It's now.
Graviga.
Graviga.
Yeah.
Ace report 8. Wait, we didn't have 8. You told me we were only missing 11.
I thought we had 8. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You lied to me.
I thought we had 8.
I'm kidding. It's okay. We'll read that later.
I thought we did. I don't know.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
That was fun. And by fun, I mean that was the worst thing ever.
The worst. From here, slightly rough sales.
Slightly.
Slightly. Round 2 is kind of tough.
I love how you like.
Round one is
I thought
very
you were gonna say,
intimidating,
from
but you
here,
got it.
Smooth, and I was like, all right.
It's smooth enough. Smooth enough. Some rough rapids here and there. Round 1 looks intimidating, but you got it.
Really?
It looks very intimidating.
After my really sad performance with Hades,
It wasn't sad. You were doing really good.
because you were coaching me.
Well, that's the thing about some of these bosses. Is I know a lot of the tricks and patterns. It's everything you would learn already if you had enough time to study it.
Hey, Hades, how you doing? Lord of the Underworld. Lord of the Dead.
Got a place for you in hell.
Yeah,
There's
they were
one
like,
invisible guy there.
they wanted to write that, but then they were like, this is Disney, we can't say that.
Yeah, Disney. Walt's gonna get really mad.
So,
Walt's
like, we got a
dead.
place for you down under, in Australia, where the toilets flush the opposite way.
Ah!
Did I kind of sound Australian there?
A little.
Razor blade. Did I say that one?
You did.
Razor blade. Razor blade. Razor blade.
Heal.
Did you ever fry some shrimp on the barbie? Not like that, slightly British.
Yeah.
Got a place for you.
Dango came and ate my baby.
Wait, where's that from?
That's an Australian, not a meme, but it's a thing that was said a while ago. It was like Dingo came and ate my baby.
That's really sad.
It is.
Did it really, for real?
I think it did.
Babe, that's trying to be a meme.
it is.
What's happened? What happened? What's going on?
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't know why it took a while to load in. Oh yeah, new checkpoint by the way. So good for you.
I know.
Ah, hey, this is freebie.
Okay, what do I
If
do?
you want to do the little magic spells on them to get more stuff, you can.
Okay, what do I do?
Just look at them, see what magic they want.
Hi.
Hot, lightning. Just pick one because you might hit the other ones by
I can't
accident.
see. I can't see. I can't see.
You want
Goofy's in my way.
You want the center one?
Yeah.
Okay, lightning. Okay, wait, don't do it. Just get ready. Lightning. The other two will go away. Alright, get
got
ready.
mad.
Magic. Lightning. Alright,
Wow,
you ready
my
again?
My lightning's good.
No, too late. Sorry. Thunder. Hey, cool. 3 in a row. Nice work. Oh, what a waste. We should have just killed them.
Oh yeah, they don't give you
They
anything.
don't give us anything.
I forgot.
Sorry, I thought they would because it's still like, that's what they do.
No.
What a waste of time.
What a waste of magic.
Yeah, seriously, that's the worst thing.
I totally forgot. Yeah.
See, I never tried doing it because I'm just like, oh, you guys just get out of here. I don't need anything more.
I guess doing the bouncing ones wouldn't have given me anything.
No,
either.
it wouldn't have. What a waste of time. I wonder if that's supposed to be a trick.
Probably.
I feel like it is.
But I guess like you should like people would have done it in the earlier cups. No one.
I guess probably would have figured it out.
Yeah. And for me, I've always ended up messing it up, so I'm just like, oops.
Yeah.
I was like, at least I know better now that I've not been missing out on some good stuff.
Yeah, that's good. I feel bad that White Mushroom really wanted to give you something. And then the rules of the arena said he couldn't. He's like, here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, he got what he wanted at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
That is the power of the Keyblade. Oh, we didn't equip Sora's new Keyblade. Oh, we didn't look at it. We'll look at it. 2 of the Stealth Sneaks. Heal. And probably Arrow if you feel like.
Heal.
These guys can do a fair bit of damage if you like. But you can feel it out first.
I have no idea what's
I know,
going
but
on.
it's fine. Just attack.
I'm just like swinging at air.
Heal soon.
Heal.
Nice. Block that. One's down.
Yeah.
HP MP. Other one.
I wish my magic was as big as my health.
Your health is more important. You got him. Good work.
They like look burnt when I'm done with them.
Yeah. The original one is green. Third.
See.
So lots of these types. And the dog with shields.
Dog, which
Defenders.
Take that.
Take that.
where'd they go?
Oh, there.
I know he's done. Where's the other one?
There.
Oh. Oh wow.
Yeah, there's
they
another
trick
multiplier
you. They say
one.
4. Or however many.
No, this is a multiplier one.
Oh, I
They said the X's.
Come on.
Just go. Just go. Just go. Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Come on.
Come on. Did you notice that when Sora gets hit and he's about to yell something, he gets interrupted?
Here he goes. Oh.
He goes, come on! Tries to say it now. Sora never ever talks about his parents in the rest of the series.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Never
really
hear
weird.
them again?
They never mention them, no one brings them up.
I forget it.
That's the only line you ever hear from them.
We don't even know if those are his parents.
We don't know.
Could be like just somebody he lives
He could be in a group home for all I know.
Good. He could be an orphan.
Which would make more sense to me.
Which why he never talks about that.
Exactly. It's
But
just
it
so
looks like a room that's his.
It's one of those things in certain types of storytelling that's just really confusing. They just don't bother with it. It's like the thing in Persona 5 when your parents, when you get arrested for being like a delinquent criminal and sent to a new school as probation. Like, your parents never write you, never call you, and then someone brought up like,
You're somebody else's problem.
yeah, but it's just like, it's just someone pointed out like, oh, in Eastern cultures, like doing that to your family, like being caught, convicted of a crime,
Dishonor.
is like they could basically disown you if they needed to. Even though by the end of the game, you kind of get cleared of your name.
You go back.
You go back, So it's just like.
Hey, thanks for believing in me.
So someone pointed out to Pat's girlfriend from Super Best Friends pointed out, she's like, why are you going back to your family? He's like, because of my family. He's like, you mean the family that never wrote you? Never called you once? And he goes, yeah!
Yeah, and like.
Which is weird because in the earlier Persona games, there was more of an excuse why your parents weren't there. Persona 3 is you're an orphan, for confirmed. And Persona 4 is your parents work abroad, so you're living with your uncle. So like they like give you reasons for everything.
Which Persona was this that the...
5, that you're a delinquent prisoner.
Which one was the one that you were watching with the TV?
4.
So your parents are abroad?
Yeah, your parents are abroad. Your uncle's really weird about it too. He's like, hey, I'm your mother's younger brother. So you mean you're my uncle? Yeah. I'm just like, you're weird, man. He's also
maybe
he's
that's
also
an
got
Easter thing.
maybe, but he's also got a very good character arc in terms of like he has his own daughter and they have a very like complicated relationship that they're working on. And she's like 10.
I remember you telling me this.
It's a really compelling story between the two of them. And you can like hang out more with them and get like the backstory of what happened to the mother, why the father's never home, how the daughter almost always has to take care of herself.
Heal.
It's very sad. But then if you do both their quest lines properly, it's like you can tell they're gonna get better.
How do you know?
Because they like literally they go through like change and they promise to do better and they reveal more of themselves and why they do things and like the dad literally says like I'm gonna try and be better. I'm gonna put this behind me. I'm gonna be there for my daughter. And the daughter's just like kind of comes to an understanding of why he's been doing what he's doing.
What is
and
he
like
been
still
doing?
basically he's a detective.
Yeah, isn't his partner the bad guy?
Yes. But he doesn't know
Spoilers.
that.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's an old game. But basically, like, he throws himself into his work and also part-time looks into the killer of his wife who was in a car accident. And it affected him so deeply that, like, he hasn't been able to look at his daughter the same way because she reminds him of his wife so much that he misses. So he has trouble being home, thinking he's not good enough to be a father, doing his police work to keep her safe, and knowing what it's like to be on the streets and all the crime, the bad crime that he sees, and think about his daughter. So he's just basically been, like, negligent. And he has to, like, he figured out that he has to work on that. And it's super cute the way that the daughter, like, clings to you, too. Like, as soon as you show up, even though you're her cousin, she's like, this is also a very Eastern thing, but, like, she's
Big
like, oh,
brother.
big brother!
Yeah, Oppa.
Yeah.
Well, if it's Korean.
Korean oppa,
Senpai?
not senpai, that means older, like, student or friend. Oni-chan. But yeah. This is a long round, isn't it? This is what I meant, that it's slightly rough sailing on the
I
side.
have to heal a lot.
Yeah, it's a tough, it's an annoying fight. With, like, arguably the 3, well, or at least 2 of the 3 most annoying enemies in the game. The Invisibles, these guys who go, like, invincible with their swords, and the Angel Stars that fly around and shoot magic at you. One more. Nice. Last round.
That's the power
So
of the Keyblade.
annoying.
You got this.
Who is it?
Don't be intimidated.
I'm scared.
Don't be intimidated.
Who is it?
Rock
Oh
Titan.
my god, no!
Attack
What
his,
the heck? Attack his heads?
feet. Don't worry. Just keep it. Watch out. Do arrow when you get a chance.
That's what I was gonna do.
And then just attack his feet a lot. Just go for it. And heal when you get another chance. Alright, now jump on him.
Jump on him where?
Just jump on his foot.
Where
Climb
am
up.
I?
Climb. No, jump.
I'm trying!
Jump more. Jump more. Stay in between his heads. In between.
Ah,
There's a little platform. Okay, attack. Don't jump.
am I doing any damage?
Yeah, you're doing lots of damage. Don't worry. Careful. Alright, don't attack. Alright, attack. Now you don't have to get him to fall down again. Because you're stuck up here. Don't worry about it. Just attack his feet again. That's it. That's the fight. And then climb up
Ah, I'm trying.
on his feet first.
I'm trying. It's hard.
I know.
Ah!
Careful. Careful. You got it. So yeah, see.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he hits you away a couple times. So yeah. Arrow when you feel like it, and get ready to heal.
Wind.
And attack.
Heal.
Then feed. That's okay. You're doing fine.
Is this his foot health or his overall health?
It's overall health.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you're doing fine. This is what I meant. Like, it's a little rough, so you got this. I'll heal. Yeah, just beat him up. Just beat his butt up. He's falling. He's down.
Can I just beat his foot up?
No, not anymore. You gotta climb up. Oh, no, on his feet first, baby.
It's hard to see.
It is hard to see, I agree. Take that, yeah.
What am I doing?
You're winning on it, which is fine.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's fine, you're doing great.
I
You
did
did it. You win. You beat the whole entire Hades Cup.
That wasn't bad.
So the solo version is just you do that, all that by yourself. No. Another condition down for the secret
Are
ending.
you sure I don't need to do it by myself for the secret ending?
No, you don't. That's only if you want extra like cool stuff.
Like what?
I think one of Goofy's weapons is tied to getting it.
The what? The ultimate one?
No, like I think Goofy's like save the king weapon is like if you beat it by yourself or on the time limit.
Well, yeah, Goofy's not like that.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Maybe I'm leveled up enough to actually.
If you once you level up high enough, yeah, it becomes a cakewalk.
For the champ.
Yeah!
Woo!
Look at us! Ha ha! Yeah! Ha ha ha!
Look, Herc's there. And Phil's there.
We did it!
We did it. Trinity Limit.
Yay! Now what? That's it?
Yeah. Trinity Limit's your special kill everyone attack.
That kind of.
It needs both you, Donald, and Goofy alive, and you need at least 3 or 4 match.
Okay.
You did it though. One of the conditions is now done, and you're level 66.
So what's the next condition? To complete the journal, right? Hey, we completed it.
Okay, look, yeah, so completed Coliseum. So now it's just
Look, it's done.
Ansem Report and characters. And characters is just like bosses and enemies.
There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mysteries shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates
That
Heartless.
basement was where he was doing it.
By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine's test run successfully created a Heartless. This may be a step towards creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless show nearly identical traits, but the two types should remain distinct for the purposes of this experiment. So I will mark the ones that are created artificially, which is the heart.
The heart symbol. They're called Emblem Heartless. That's why the big emblem is in that basement.
Yeah.
That's the artificial symbol he puts on them. So Ansem created like
the Heartless.
half the Heartless in the universe.
That's crazy.
But yeah, now it's just, what is it? Ansem Reports and characters, which are mostly just bosses. And some of the unique enemies you haven't seen yet. But you have done it, baby. You're doing great so far. Everybody watching, we'll come back to this. We might do some of this grinding off screen. You've seen most of the bosses already that we're going to show off. We'll figure this out and what we're going to end up showing you guys. So, peace out, Bean Sprouts.
I need to do laundry.
We will do laundry now. That will not be a video, but, you know.
It could be.
It could be. Could be. Bye, guys.